Welcome to episode 8 of Metropole Live. So we're at the end of Ramadan and just about to go into the Eid celebrations, and consequently, this week's episode is all about the Arabic subjects at GEMS Metropole. My special guest is the newly appointed Director of Arabic Studies, Mr Mahmoud, and we're going to be asking him the questions you guys, the community, want to know about how, in his words, we're going to move some of our challenging areas into our greatest strength at GEMS Metropole. So, without further ado, let's see if he's about. Good afternoon, Mr Mahmoud.
Good afternoon, Alex. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks so
really
much.
exciting to speak to you today. So you have newly been appointed our Director of Arabic, Coach of Arabic Studies at school. And what's really nice is for Metropole, this is the first time we've had someone of this title on SLT as well. So can you just give us a bit of background on you, really?
Thanks so much, Alex, for the invitation, and I'm glad to be with you today. So, my name is Mahmoud, and my journey started with a bachelor degree of Arabic and Islamic Studies from Egypt. And as you know, I'm very glad and proud to be part of MTS team. My background of education is almost 19 years of experience overall, with 15 years experience in Dubai. And most recently, I have assumed the roles of Director of Arabic and Islamic Studies program in different type of schools in Dubai. And my educational background include a degree in international education leadership from Florida, US. And moreover, I am also an IB certified trainer.
Yeah, you come with a wealth of experience. We can see that straight away. And
So
I've been able to work with you quite closely on SLT, and you fitted in straight away, and we can see how valuable and a key asset you're going to be. So we know that Arabic, or the Arabic studies, is a key challenge for us in certain areas. What's your vision for the department coming in? How does that change?
We recently, as MTS leaders, we came out with a big goal and vision for the department, and we are aiming to have the Arabic and Islamic department to move to the next step and to achieve high important goals. So our vision for the department will be to ensure that all the students achieve both academically and social beyond personal expectations and career attainment, so that they will experience an outstanding and enjoyable education, and the students are able to sustain a life of their choice by making a very positive contribution to their communities.
Yeah, and that valuable contribution you picked up on there kind of sets me up with my first question. I know when I was looking through your strategic plan, you talk a lot about how you want to improve the quality of teaching and learning, which leads to impact on student outcomes. Could you give us a bit more information about that?
Our first steps, we are going to focus in 4 areas. We will focus in improving the outcome of all our students and make it more challenge in terms of standards for each year level. We also have a focus in maintaining and improving the quality of teaching and learning. We have a plan to develop the standards of assessment and using the data to improve teaching and learning. And we are looking forward to have a plan to modify the curriculum to meet the needs of each group of students. So, for example, right now we have 3 different levels of students. One of them is above the grade level expectations. We will assign a specific standards for them. Another standards will be assigned for the students who are meeting the expectations. And we will have a special program and standards for those students who are not meeting the standards yet. So this is our 4 areas that we are going to focus at that time.
Yeah, and I think that leads on to where I'm heading as well. You talk about a lot in your kind of plan about what you want to improve with assessments and use of data. So how does that have impact on all of the kind of MOE subjects?
we will go with each goal of the goals that I shared with you. For example, we will start with the most important goal, which is enhancing and improving teaching and learning. So we will support the importance of regular professional development by providing enough time and resources for teachers and staff to practice in different type of professional learning, such as peer observation, monitoring, coaching, group study, learning teams. We are in working together with non-Arabic teachers and to have a program to create a culture of sharing the best practice between the Arabic teacher and the Western teachers too. And at the same time, we will work to increase the Arabic teachers' awareness of the effective teaching methods and helping them to apply it in their daily practice. We will follow in the same time with the effective feedback that we are going to provide to our students to help them to make and better progress. This is our main plan for improving the quality of teaching in our school.
Yeah, and you can see great strides towards how you're doing that already. Obviously, talking from a teaching and learning point of view, we've worked very closely already, and about how
Thanks, Alex.
we get everyone together, the monitoring and the support networks, and basically bringing the Western subjects and the Arabic subjects in line. They're kind of transparent between each other and working together. So, yeah, you can see in the short time you've been here how quickly we're moving towards that. One key development you've talked about is modifying the curriculum to have an impact on student engagement and challenge. They're two really nice things, that engagement and challenge. How do you actually make that reality now?
As you mentioned, we have a plan for assessment and for curriculum modification. So if I go back to your first question about our plan for assessment, we are going to have training and coaching to our teachers to help them to analyze the data, to plan their lessons, and to modify the curriculum and to address the needs of each individual student. This will help the teachers to set individual target for each student. So all our teachers will be able to track the progress of the students and help them to know the next step and how they can improve. In terms of the curriculum modification, we have a plan to sign 3 different standards, which each one of them is going to meet the expectations of the different group of students. This is a big goal for the school, but we are sure that we are going to achieve it together as a strong team.
Yeah, I think that's key, isn't it? Everything is about the whole school now. I think that's probably the biggest shift at Metropole over the past couple of years. Is it now it's whole school and how we have that consistent, robust approach, and personalised provision and using data for that is something that we've moved drastically forwards with, and we're really kind of living off the impact of that now, or the students are. So it's brilliant to hear the same messages coming from your role as Director of Arabic Studies there. So that last question that I kind of threw 2 questions in together, sorry about that. It's the challenge and engagement you talked about a lot through your plans. You can see about how you really want to change things to make sure that we've got that challenge and engagement of students there. How do we make that a reality?
We will work on helping our students to have the passion towards learning Arabic and Islamic studies. This is the most important part. We will help the students to learn about Arabic as a culture and Islamic studies as identity. This is our main goal. Helping students to be part of the planning, this will make our goal of engaging students in our classes is going to be more smooth and easy to achieve.
Yeah, it's brilliant. And I know actually there's a lot happening in that department, and obviously since you've come in, we're talking about the kind of language hub as well, and the different languages that will be on offer from September and all of that. So it's a part of the school that's moving quickly, isn't it?
Yes. And I believe once we are going to share the expectations, and it's going to be clear for all our community, so it's not going to be a challenge or something difficult for us.
Yeah, definitely. And all these things are a marathon, not a sprint. It's, you can see from your strategic plan of what's happening over the next 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. This is not fighting fires or doing something quickly. There's a lot of strategy and thought, and your wealth of experience is in there of showing how to do this properly. So
It is a plan, long-term plan, and we divide it to goals. Some goals actually we are planning to achieve it before the end of this academic year, and we are working really hard to achieve as much as we can in regular time. And in September, we will put this in front of we will put our plan in front of parents to make them be involved in our development plan for Arabic and Islamic.
definitely, the community is massive in this. And I think the thing that fills me with the most confidence is that the common language that comes out of all of our conversations is that our challenge will be our greatest strength. And that's how we're moving forwards with it. So it's really exciting times with you, Mahmoud.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Alex.
But funny time of year for you to join in the middle of this online learning period. It'll be great to see us in the school building as well together.
I'm looking forward to meet each student and to meet parents and to meet my new colleagues at MTS. I'm really looking forward for this moment.
Definitely. Well, it's an amazing amount of work you've done already whilst we've not been in the school building. So it's great to have you part of the team.
Highly appreciate it.
So thank you for coming on today, and hopefully you'll come back fairly regularly to let us know how we're all getting on.
I'm planning for this. Sure, it's my pleasure.
Very good. Thank you, Mahmoud.
Thanks so much, Mr. Alex. Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye.
Great talking to Mr. Mahmoud there, the newly appointed Director of Arabic Studies, and great to see his vision and how he's broken those down into those key developmental areas as he spoke about assessment and the use of assessment data as a personalised provision, improving the quality of teaching and learning, leading to better outcomes for our students, and also about more engagement and challenge within the Arabic subject. So fantastic to have his insights. And if you have any questions for the newly appointed Director of Arabic Studies, please pop those in the comments section down there somewhere. That would be fantastic. We will get those answered for you. So for this week, that is it. I hope you have a wonderful Eid, and we will see you next week. But for now, goodbye.